Rott Cast, number 14. Welcome to it, motherfuckers. Still, as always, dialing in what the fuck I'm actually trying to do here with this fucking thing. But anyways, I just wanted to say welcome to Rott Cast, and please subscribe. I'm doing this because I'm assuming I'm going to edit in a button right there. Like, view, watch, try to get my numbers up there so that I can actually make something of this. And in that note, I would like to thank my 4 newest subscribers. Tim Lambert, fucking awesome metalhead dude. Congratulations on the new grandbaby. Jeremy Manson, love you, brother. Keep cooking, keep it real, stay sane, keep jamming. Part-time Superheroes, Alaskan Metal, check them out. They're on YouTube and everything like that. I'll put a link right in there. And White House Vape Club, thank you for joining, sir. I, too, am a fellow vapor, as I'm sure you have figured out, so tell all your friends. And I do plan on having some shit about vaping versus smoking, at least for me, personally. Sick clouds, bro. Sick clouds. I'm a self-hating vapist. So yeah, anyways, short list of things we got going on right now in the world of Rott and Wretched. The first one is my name of my recording and production, whatever I'm going to call it, company is going to be Dire Send Production, I believe. And then, of course, we have, I got to stop saying, we have Rott and Wretched, which is our musical band. I think somewhere between Evanescence meets Stone Sour meets Lamb of God meets, I don't know, other nice shit that I don't know, with both of us singing. Her voice is amazing. The songs are amazing. So there's that. This will stop me from saying all the time, because now I'm onto you. You fucking piece of shit. Yeah, so, and then there's our new podcast we're putting out, and that is called The Chronicles of Rott and Wretched, and that's just us talking. Kind of influenced by, like, Your Mom's House, another podcast that's hilarious with Tom Segura and his wife. I can't remember her name yet, but yeah, we just talk about shit. We just did one, and I'm going to have to release the first one probably through YouTube or something. If I, damn it, dude, I say a lot. I was editing that podcast and I caught it. I literally lost, like, out of 44 minutes of unedited, I got at least 12 minutes just by cutting out my odds. So yeah, there's that. And then, of course, there is Split Skull. We are on a hiatus. We are writing. We are getting our merchandise ready and shit. And one of Dylan's about ready to have a baby, so we'll be playing her soon. We do have one show, I think, coming up, but I haven't seen anything confirming it yet or anything, so we don't know. Hopefully that will be at the end of July. And possibly, I just read we might have another request to do like a house party deal. Sorry, I gotta get my new Alaska tattooed out. Well, not new. Finally filled in. Jeff did good work. The blending is beautiful. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's it. So that's what's going on. Please subscribe and all that good crap. Blah, 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 blah. We love you. Hell Satan. So my wife and I celebrated 2 years of marriage. We got married on summer solstice. I thought it would be a lot worse because, you know, it's a huge party and holiday. But thankfully this year, the years it falls on a weekend, I'm sure will be a nightmare. But this year at least we got to go and fucking have a blast. We went up past Port Angeles, up to Lake Crescent. It was gorgeous. Just, damn it, with the U's everywhere. I forgot the U's for the air pump, so we slept on the cold, hard ground, but that was all right. It really wasn't that bad. It was beautiful up there. Everywhere we went, people kept asking me if I'd seen any werewolves, and I was like, what the fuck are you people talking about? And then sparkling vampires. Now, I suppose in hindsight, if I knew anything about the movie series Twilight or whatever, I would have gotten that. Apparently, it was filmed in the Forks, which is where we were at. But I'm telling you, I'm like, dude, those aren't werewolves, man. Those are tweakers dressing up probably like the Sasquatch. But, you know, you get a skinny tweaker in a Sasquatch costume. Yeah, it's going to look like a werewolf. Anyways, so I had no idea what was going on. Not until I got back, and finally somebody told me, they're like, dude, that's stupid. Fucking stupid. It's fucking gorgeous up there, as you can see from hopefully these pictures that I've edited in flawlessly. Eventually I got to get good at this, or I'm going to have to hire somebody to edit my shit. It's a lot of work to do this, so yeah. It was amazing though. It was a lot of fun. Damn, it was a lot of fun. I fell in the lake. I don't fall very often. I've fallen maybe 4 times professionally in kitchens, and maybe twice in my whole life. Like, I'm graceful as fuck, man. Graceful, like a butterfly. It's more like a velociraptor. But anyways, yeah, we had a blast. I fell in. I'd already been out there and everything. And I convinced her to go out there at this end of this floating huge tree, and it's like 8 feet of blue water all the way down. And I kind of wanted to go swimming anyways, but the breeze had like kicked up and the sun was behind a cloud, so I threw on my flannel and my hoodie, and I was gonna walk back to her and bring her flannel. And so I went in. I only went in where it was like probably just over 6 feet deep. So I went in. I remember I had time. I went, fuck. I saw my foot slip, but I just did like you would. If it had been a beer, I would have done the same thing. But it's from my whoop. So I held her and I went in, bloop, and then popped back up. Gave her a warm flannel, and then got to walk the rest of the way back in the water. Because once you're in the water, there's no point in getting out, especially wearing a hoodie. And honestly, I've never worn clothes in water before, and it is warmer. You know what I like? Everyone's like, oh, the water's so cold. Everyone's like, you're crazy. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That water is not cold. That water is warm, son. I come from a place where you only get to be in the water for so long or you will die. So, I mean, yeah, it was nippy. And then, oh man, we went down to the Push, but we didn't really, I don't think we really explored there. I can't remember the name of the beach. It'll be in the pictures here. And, fucking God, I never get to go down to the real ocean very often. It's always bays or other shit. And man, that blew my fucking mind. Just so powerful. And I think I used to be a fish, evolutionarily speaking, at some point. I was definitely, like, if you were to start mutating my genes in my body to see what animal I would come out as, I'm pretty sure I'd got gills. Some of my dreams are just this weird, just sitting at the bottom of the ocean, usually in a castle. And just sitting there, like I never do it. Just like this peace, just like this is my existence. So who knows? But I digress. Yeah, I got crushed the fuck out of my toe. I'm like, why isn't anybody walking in the water? This is the ocean. Again, everybody there must have thought it was cold. It was kind of cloudy, but it wasn't cold. And so I'm walking out there, and then I realized the tide was coming in. And when the tide comes in, it brings boulders, and you hear them. You're like, it's a cool fucking sound, the little rocks. But then, wham! Fucking smushed my toe. It was a little piggy that stayed home. He should have stayed home. That's what he gets. That little piggy's an agoraphobiac, and he goes out one time, he gets a rock, and bounces off that, and then smashed into my shin. I mean, it was a boulder. After that, I didn't really enjoy tracing through the water much more. Yeah. So, getting healthy has been fun. It's easy, dude. You just cut out everything that tastes good, everything that you've enjoyed your whole life growing up, and you just fucking stop doing it. And then treat yourself every once in a while to it. It makes so much better. I was raised on just, well, you know, I remember growing up, meat was like a once a week, if you're lucky, fucking treat. Unless, you know, Dad killed shit and brought it home and we'd eat it for a month. But, like, and then the fast food industry and just piled on, you know, just nasty, and there's nothing good about the way Americans react to stress and react to the difficulties of life. And since we're all raised, since we're young to believe we could be whatever we want, we could fucking do whoever we want. That's obviously not true. I don't even know why I said that. But and you're raised with this invincibility American complex, yeah, where you just think you're unstoppable, and then all of a sudden life just hits you hard right out of fucking high school if you make it that far, if not sooner, and you realize that it's all stressful. And then here comes fucking happy pills, and here comes drugs, and here comes food and comfort and convenience and everything that a human being or any animal shouldn't have to fucking strive for. And this capitalist good. Okay, I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole, but basically, man, we've got it backwards. The Maslow's hierarchy of need, check it out. It may be updated at this point. It may not be the same thing, but I always love the concept. Your life is, I don't know, just build on it and be fucking happy doing what you want to do. Owning shit ain't shit. That being said, I'm loving my new shit. I'm loving having the stability. And trying to see what I'm gonna do next as far as work. But you know, so I'm just trying. I don't smoke. Maybe 1 or 2 cigarettes a month now. If I come across one, or like a band practice, I might have one. Just which is about how often we've been practicing. We set a schedule this last practice. It's gonna be good. You know, life got chaotic for everybody. You know, new jobs. I think 2, 3 different people. All of us moved. We're all in relationships. You know, and we're all adults. And I'll take all of this in split skull. I'll take all of this over the bullshit of, well, basically all the crap that I did to other bands, the homelessness, the drugs, the fucking just ridiculous amount of, I'm so sorry to all of you bands that have been with me. I won't say the word monster. It's a demon. The king of demons, I believe. The demon king. Now, it feels good, man. It feels good. And I'm changing mentally. Yeah, I'm going blind because I'm old and I can see clearer now than I've ever been able to see in my life, about at least what I find important. And my priorities have changed. I'm not the most important thing. It feels good, and it feels terrible at the same time. And I think it's a part of recovery. Not that I'm getting help from anybody. I have my mom, my family, my wife. My motivation is motivation itself, to fucking stick around and be a happy fucker, because I make the best happy music. And I gotta admit, man, I'll straight up, I have to apologize to my wife there. The last 3 years, man, we had a really good talks the last couple of weeks about some shit, and I changed the minute I got off that plane from Alaska, because I had to be in a band, and I just dove into that. And folks, it happens. And then you get married. I'm fucking, she fucking married me anyways, because that, she married me a year later after that. That was after 6 years of being together. I'm a lucky motherfucker, dude. And I just realized that, you know, now the band and everything, and I got it, and so it's time to focus on her. And I mean it. Like, if you know me, I've always been a pretty selfish fucker. So, whatever. It's a lesson I learned, and it's a lesson I won't fucking forget. And as always with my cartoon existence, Rott goes overboard with it. So yeah, but you know. So anyways, that's it. I'm just trying to be a better person. Trying to be a person I always was. You develop this leather jacket, tough guy, psychopath. I mean, there was, okay, maybe not develop, but you go through this phase. For me, it was always protection, man. I was always so terrified of society, so terrified of humans, so afraid of death and all that crap. And I developed a shell, and then my sense of humor, which was also protective, you know, to protect me from fear and terror. And it's funny because I'm actually kind of over it. I'm not saying I'm over my fear of death. I'm just Kevin Smith, man, fucking got to me, dude. I was watching him on his Joe Rogan podcast. And just some of the shit he said, because he described how I was feeling about things. And he died, almost. I mean, he was there, and he was facing that last moment. I recommend you watch that. I'm not going to paraphrase or anything. Well, I'll paraphrase a little bit. He just said, you know, and I've been saying this a lot lately, and I straight up say I give the credit to Kevin Smith and maybe possibly his mother, but you get one story. No, it was Kevin Smith because it was a comic book that he was reading. Yeah, so you check out the thing, but you get one story. It's not like it ends unfairly. That's your story. Chapter 1 to chapter whatever. So far I'm on chapter 44. I plan on being at least a decent sized novel. I want to hit chapter 60s, 70s. And who knows, man. But pretty soon they may be able to print me out all new joints and shit. But I gotta tell you, as far as the RA goes, it ain't touching me, man. The amount of CBD oil, positive mentality, staying in hell. I mean, dude, RA is caused by smoking. If I continue to smoke and go down that rabbit hole, and then all the drugs they want me to take and all that shit, man, no. And it's not that's happened to me. I'm feeling fine. I might have flare-ups sooner or later. I might eat those words in 2 days or 6 months or 10 years and be a miserable, crippled freak. But fuck it. Bring it on, dude. Bring it on. So, yeah, life is fucking good. Expect a lot coming out of this. I'm working. I plan on getting another job in the weed stores. I've got retail experience now. Only about a year. Like, not even a year. So I want to build up that retail experience so I go get a good job at this store that I won't say, but I really want to work there, and I think I got a good in. They really like me, and I don't know. I also want to start possibly a group for people with autoimmune deficiency disorders, RA, lupus, everything, just so we could talk, not involving some fucking stupid religion or any of that crap, but just somewhere we could talk, because one conversation based on with a lady that worked there really, really gave me a lot of hope, you know, and also realized that my situation ain't that bad, dude. So, okay. Anyways, on a happy note, man. Metal life. Live, laugh, die. Die, 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 die. So, if you like what you see, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please like. Please view, and share with your friends. Please start commenting. I would like to hear comments on the comment section here. This is YouTube, and I need people to help me, give me ideas too. I've got hopefully me and a dude named Bob Dudenson. I think that's his name there, but we'll be doing a weed and metal. He said he requested a Rott Cast about weed and metal, and I can't think of a better dude to do it. He's a fucking dope guy, man. Pun intended. Cameron, shout out. Or Cameron, Caveman too. I just saw you. I honked at you in my orange truck, and I realized you had a baby, and I was like, what a dick, you know. So Cameron, the Caveman, I apologize for probably waking your baby up. I was just so excited to see you on the side of the road. All right. Anyways, and 14.5 will be coming out. Will be my next comedy bit. Bear with me on those two. Everybody, thank you very much. Metal for life, motherfuckers. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies too. Rott.